My name's Ken Curry, and I am co-founder with Tangerine Mobile, and we are located right here in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Yeah, our big moment was really, we had a client that requested some indoor location services in their complex, and so that's how we got started. We went from sort of doing GIS and mapping to integrating these different sensors into our ecosystem, and that really resulted in us forming this new unit, Tangerine Mobile, which explored the use of sensors in GIS, and so that was our big moment when we got started through a client. Really what we've seen now is we've rolled a lot of the indoor location services and sensors. We moved out of that hardware and infrastructure side to really fork it back into our GIS services and bring everything in there. So it's really, we're seeing sensors in pretty much every industry, and that idea of collecting location-based information and wanting to gather insights or intelligence from that. We're seeing that across the government, industry, business. We're really starting to see that across all those sectors. And again, what we do is we provide the intelligence or the analytics from the information from those sensors. I think what we do that is very unique is we have a core development team that includes not just the computer programmers and things, but we have design elements. And so what we do as a product is very engaging, very user-friendly for our end users to engage with, and without even realizing they're using a very complex GIS software and integrating these complex forms of data. I think a good example would be even your mobile phone. Everyone has a mobile phone, and that is a sensor in its own right. So when you go into a grocery store, Home Depot, something like that, if you have an app, they're often collecting information on what you buy, where you go in the store. We do the same thing. Those sensors are everywhere now, whether it's a pipeline or it's inside of a building on a forklift, and we're taking that information that's collected by those sensors, and then we're putting it into a map interface, a dashboard, and the end user would get information from that dashboard to make business decisions. Our plan is to continue to scale our location services, and we're really got a nice balance now between government, business, and industry. We're seeing, again, more integration with sensors and building that into our location services. So we're just going to continue to expand and diversify across those sectors and build out our portfolio. I think joining the incubator here and just working with Aaron and basically everyone involved here has been a very rewarding experience. So I think it's that engagement with others who think like you and are familiar with what you're doing and understand what you're going through. So there's that part of it, sort of the camaraderie, the support that's built out of that. And then just talking with someone who understands what you're talking about, right? That's talking the same language. That's very important.
So we've really worked on focusing on who the clients actually were. The company allows you to use these data sets that you might not understand yet and puts them in a very easy to use structure.
I think the elevator pitch to a large extent is what we do is we take location-based information, which everybody uses, and we add value to that. And so we're taking location and making it intelligent.